What's up, guys? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Gonna be running into live arena for you today, and I was thinking of testing out Herakletes in the live arena. However, I did some pretty decent testing in terms of classic arena and tag team. He's much more suited for classic and tag team just because he's a Unity champion. It's gonna be a lot harder to bring him into live arena with other faction Unity champs, so that's the difficult part. Now, I also tried him in Stone Skin as well as without Stone Skin. And how I did that was I just simply can remove one ring, and I would just have to upgrade like this piece of gear or this piece of gear right here, which is Stone Skin. Or I could potentially steal from another champion, but preferably I'd rather just swap back and forth with, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't actually steal from another champion. So it's just these two rings. Basically, I would just swap that on, and then he would have Stone Skin. But his defense would be a lot less. But his damage would be, for crit damage, would be kind of the same. Now, I did end up utilizing him with the 80% crit rate just because of the fact that with his Unity, if you just put him in the lead, then his aura is going to give him additional 20% crit rate in all battles. So by himself, you could utilize him. He's just 10 times better if you utilize him with a faction ally. So I would want to try to utilize someone like a Rhodos with him or a UDK with him, but preferably you want to have the meta champions with him, like Sifi and Nekrit. So if you don't have Sifi and Nekrit, it's a lot harder to get some play out of him. And if you don't have Valkanen, so basically if you don't have Void legendaries, it can be more difficult to keep him alive without Sifi and Nekrit. Okay, so, and it's okay to have him not alive. The issue is you also want to make sure your other champions stay alive too. Sifi and Nekrit do a really good job at keeping everybody else alive as well. It's not just about him, it's also about keeping everybody else alive. So that he can be a little bit tricky to use, but he's still a very strong champion. He's extremely weak against UDK. So be careful. If you have this guy, be careful with going up against UDK with him, because Stone Skin it mitigates his passive with the fear, right? You can't land true fear through Stone Skin. You can only land it through buffs, like block buffs, and you can only do it whenever he has like multiple faction allies, I think. So let's see. Instantly activates a skill, shield buff, ignores portion of defense. I think it's this one right here. Whenever this champion is dead and an ally attacks an enemy, this champion will join the attack. You have to have 3 faction allies though, so that can be extremely difficult. You can't really get him to work in live arena, but you'll definitely get him to work in classic or tag team. So that's all I have to say. I'll probably end up utilizing him in the lead a lot today. I don't have any silver to re-gear him for 100% crit rate, but if you're just utilizing him as a damage dealer on his own, he's still strong. If you keep on reviving him, he'll stack up his damage over time. But you need at least one champion. If you go up against champions that block revive, that's the other issue, is if they block your revive and you don't have a faction ally, he can't come back to life. So you have to have at least one faction ally with him. So expect a lot of bans of Herakletes today. So I only have 30 minutes left. I'm at 48, 41 for points. I am ranked 27, 23, free to play. Let's do this. Let's pop off. I'm hoping to utilize him, but again, he's just tricky to bring in with a full squad. Okay, it's so hard to do unless you're in classic or tag team. And when I pulled him, I did mention in my video when I pulled him that I was mainly going to utilize him in classic and tag team. Zeus is a strong player. Don't let the level fool you. He has as you can see, an avatar from reaching Platinum Arena for Classic Arena. So he has very strong champions. And there you go, starting off really strong with the nice. Yeah, this guy is a spender, baby. Like, huge spender. So let's go like this. I'll bring in the Marichka. Let's do it. I'm probably going to try to bring in Herakletes, but I can tell you right now, I'm not going to get him to work with faction Unity champs. I will try. I could probably get him to work with one, like a UDK, but again, other than that, it's not really going to work. Plus, you'll never see me in live arena use him with 3 faction allies because people will just ban him as a champion. So that's the tough part. Now, of course, if you can put in the undead mythicals with him, maybe it could be helpful. But Calamitous, I think it's Calamitous that's the undead mythical, and he's just not that strong in arena. He's better in PvE, but he's not that strong in arena. Calamitous is kind of meh. But if you guys have Calamitous, do you use him in arena? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm actually really interested. This guy's nuts, dude. Zeus has a freaking stacked account. Absolutely filthy, 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 filthy account. Oh my lord. Stacked to the ceiling. I don't even know if I can do anything. Like, I'll just get locked out. And the other thing is, Herakletes A1 is so weak, but his A2 smacks and his A3 smacks over time. His A1 is very weak, I'll be honest. So I might have to go with speed. I'm going to go bombs. And I think I'll try to bring in Herakletes last. I just don't know how it's going to work. They might just ban the bombs, or they might ban Armand still, but who knows. He might even bring in Tormund. It's possible. But he's got already 3 mythicals, all 6-star. Another mythical on top of it. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. I think he's also possibly faster than me as well. He can go CC here, or this is a tough one. I might just ban this chick right here. Let's go with Herakletes. Ban this chick so I don't get locked out. Maybe I'm going to go with the speed lead. I only have 80% on the crit rate on him, so that's a problem. I'm going to have to end up rebuilding him with 100% crit rate if I want to just use him in live arena, but I think I'm going to mainly use him, like I said, in classic arena and keep him at 80% because I'll put him in the lead with undeads. I'm trying to +4 my Gorgorab, and Gorgorab works kind of well with him, but Gorgorab provides increased attack as compared to increased defense. He benefits with increased defense a lot more. Let's see if I can... Oops, let's do this ability. So here's his A1, 25k. So it's not like... It's really not that great. I got sheeped. Okay, it's over. Love it. This is his heavy-hitting bread and butter ability. The issue is with this dude, Nice, it's not going to do much. Let's just do the AOE. Drop some max HP here. And with all max HP being dropped, technically he could do more damage, but it's only with faction guardians or faction unity champions. So I don't know how this is going to work. Yeah, he gets block revived and there's no ally on the team that can help, right? So he can't come back to life because I don't have a faction unity with him. So therefore, I can't even revive him anyways. So we just straight up lose. Zeus is nasty. Again, don't let this dude's level fool you. If you see Zeus, the dude has a stacked account. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to utilize Herakletes. I think I showed his defense and everything. His defense is about almost 6,300. And this is, of course, without being empowered at all. You know, he doesn't have a lot of faction guardians. And he doesn't have an awakening. So there you go. But, yeah, I mean, definitely need to bring in an increased defense champ. And Sifi is the best one for him. Sifi is absolutely the best one. Of course, you could bring other increased defense champs, but I just don't know if there's any undead hordes that have good increased defense now that I think about it. So even, I also was trying him out with Harvest Jack, but Harvest Jack is just so weak. I think Harvest Jack needs a buff. He could also work with Morrigan, like this chick. But again, there's no increased defense champ that I have. Maybe, I think, maybe Mausoleum Mage? I don't remember. I'm just going to look him up now. Looking up Mausoleum Mage to see if Mausoleum does increase defense. Block buffs. Increase defense on all allies for 2 turns. Yeah, so Mausoleum Mage could actually work with him. But again, it's just so difficult to set him up. And with epics up in gold 4, That'll be difficult for me to utilize. So let's just let's stick with the speed. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's not and say we did. And then let's go for the horse. Let's go for the horse here. See what he does. Yeah, I just don't know how I would utilize him in live arena without having to utilize the epics. So like for example, I could bring in a mausoleum, or I could also bring in Vogoth. I'm pretty sure Vogoth is undead as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vogoth's undead horde. So if I wanted to do this, right, and I wanted to choose factions only and just choose undead, this is what I have for undead, and that's it. This is all I've got, y'all. That's it on my account. So I would need to work on a lot of these champions, to be honest. Like UDK could come in, and then I'll bring in Herakletes last and see what he does. I assume people are going to realize that I'm going for the Herakletes. I assume. Yeah, so he's blocking passives, increase speed. So he's going to block passive from Herakletes. He could one-shot nuke us as well if he gets lucky. Ooh, he got rid of the Marichka as well. I'm going to have to bring in the increased defense, increased crit rate. See if it helps us out at all. But we've got 2 faction unities with him. I don't know if this is going to work, though. Let's see. I mean, that's the best you're going to get probably all night right here. And I'm probably going to get stripped of my buffs anyways and get block passive and get one shot, or get my buff stolen. So there goes the block passive, which means if he dies, I don't think his abilities work when he's dead or whatever. I don't know. She's going to try to strip, and she got it. She got everybody. It's over. GG's. One shot. There you go. She stripped everybody. And you can't make it up. I mean, there's nothing I can do there. Nice. So that's why it's really difficult to utilize him in a full team. I just got stripped twice. Could have got stripped thrice, 3 times, and there you go. That's why I don't think it's going to work. I would need to have Sifi, Necrit, other godlike champions to protect him, or protect the other champs around him. So if he does die, then his passive starts working. But again, people will just bring in block passive champions like that, and then, or just buff strip champions in general, and it's over. So basically, it's extremely hard to utilize him here. So essentially what I'll do is I'll try to utilize him here and there when I feel like it makes sense, but more than likely I'm barely going to use him in today's video. All right, so probably just going to go back to my normal regular champs that I typically use. He's got a +2. Of course he does. +2 Arbiter. Let's go with Armands. I'm probably banning Galathier here. I probably got to bring in Tormund as well. So ban Galley. All right, he's got triple of the mythicals right now. Tormund. Doesn't even make sense to bring in. Again, it doesn't really make sense to bring this guy in ever, unless he's with a bunch of faction unities. He hits hard on his A2. That's his main bread and butter ability. So you can keep popping off with the A2. But if this guy put in a UDK last, right, I would just get crushed. And then he's not good against the blue affinity, especially against Gizmak. So I don't want to do that. Also, my Sammy's not good against Gizmak. But my Sammy is good against someone like Galathier. So maybe I ban the Gizmak. Yeah, well, Galathier can cleanse. That's right. Galathier can cleanse. I think I still have to ban Galathier. He might bring in a second cleanser, though. No, he didn't. Okay, let's ban Galathier. He's going to ban Armand still. Okay, interesting. Could go for 35% defense increase. I was thinking of going speed, but let's see if we can get some counterattacks. Let's do it. If he transforms, then I'll get some attacks from my Marius as well. No freezes. There's one freeze. That's good. Transform. Let's get the enfeeble. No enfeeble. That stinks. He goes through block damage, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he did unkillable instead. He can strip. There's the enfeeble. Nice. It's actually huge. Top shot. What's he going to do? I think he's only a damage dealer here, though, but he's going to weak hit. Yeah, weak hit. He can't strip anybody if he weak hits. I don't know if... I forget what his second form does, though, to be honest. Let's go ahead and cleanse everybody. Increase accuracy. Go for damage. Boom, boom. Ends up killing us because of that that debuff that we had, like a reflect damage, basically. It's not reflect damage, but it's a different name. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, I stripped him, but I didn't quite get there. Big damage. Ooh, not much damage at all, actually. He's going to revive somebody, right? Psych. He's dead. He kept on transforming. So he just killed himself from Marius. Yeah, Marius is like 30 times better than Herakletes. I mean, he is a Void Legendary. Yeah, I did try out Herakletes a lot. And again, I love the champion. Super excited to have him. It's just, he's not going to get much playtime in my live arena battles. Unless I pull other champs in Undead Hordes. I think Marius is just going to be my go-to. I mean, Herakletes could work with Marius, now that I think about it. He could increase Herakletes' defense and accuracy. I don't know how well he'd work, though. I'm also considering rebuilding my Sammy into the Blessing of Polymorph 6-star. Just because everybody does CC up here. I'm going to try to go for speed. Maybe I'll go bombs. He has no polymorph so far. Although he might bring in a Sifi. No, he's bringing in Pedreg. I mean, he's going to ban my speed, right? Green affinity. Maybe I just go ahead and bring in the Torment again, because he's getting a lot of buffs. Pedreg puts buffs. He tries to steal buffs, but I have no block debuff buff champion. This should work, I think. He might have to take out the Torment. Yep, he did. Okay. That helped me to keep the bombs and to keep the Marius as well. So that's not bad. I mean, we'll see if we can beat him in speed. He actually beat me in speed with hit. That's a 390 speed, maybe 400 speed on the Lazarius. Wow, that's insane. That is actually insane. Holy crap. If he steals Stone Skin, it's over. If he steals my Stone Skin, I'm pretty much going to lose. Okay, I mean, we might be able to win this still. Double enfeeble. Okay. That's nice. She can't really do anything with enfeeble. See if we can stun. Nice, we stunned the Lazarius. He has no reviver. I think. Oh, he pretty much auto revives people too. That's kind of a pain. Ah, he's going to go for the nuke. Yep, that sucks. Oh, he didn't go for the nuke and he got sheeped. Let's go. Oh, he's still nuked here. Doesn't matter. All right. Let's see if we can take her out maybe and get lucky. Nope. All right. Decrease cooldown on her. Can I get a... What? He got a turn before I took a turn? Damn. He's going to get ally attack in. She can AoE. I guess we'll just let him kill me. I don't know. I'm not going to win this. So he ally attacked me there. He was trying to break free of the sheep, I assume. Ah, he got a turn. He's going to AoE. It's over. GG's. I was hoping I could get a turn with my Arbiter, but I guess not. Yep, there you go. Boom, did. Okay, wow. That stinks. And I don't think that my Arbiter can get any faster than what she is now, unfortunately. Retro Uprising. Oh, she can actually get a little bit faster. If I take gear off of my... I recently just upgraded a supersonic piece that was on my Beauregard that got a triple speed. So if I take gear off my Beauregard, I'll get her 10 more speed to 385 speed. But her accuracy drops by 100. And she kind of needs accuracy, I feel like, but she does gain more HP. 385 speed is a lot better than what it's 375 speed, that's for sure. I just don't have the silver to re-gear right this second. All right, let's see if we can get some dubskis here. Come on. I think the reason why she can take that chest plate from Beauregard with supersonic is because it has a triple speed roll, which is really nice. And then I threw in a glyph for 6-star because I got a glyph today from Faction Wars, and I got a 7 speed. So 30 speed total on the supersonic chest plate is not bad. Let's see. We've got Armands. He's probably going to throw in Narcissus. I'm not sure who I want to go with here. I think I'll do this. And maybe I'll throw in... I think I'll throw in Sammy. Yeah, Sammy it is. Triple damage. I will go with Duchess if he doesn't have Narcissus. If he has Narcissus... No Narcissus. All right, cool. I can go Duchess here. Duchess with big bolster. Or I could do something different. Not sure if I should pick someone else. I think I'll just stick with what I've got here with the bolster Duchess. He probably bans the Marichka or the Marius. Yeah, Marichka ban. So we're going to go with 28% speed. He's going with Quintus, so that makes me think that this guy's also free to play. Or he's low spend. Let's do this. Place the block buffs. I mean, she's going to... I was hoping to steal a stone skin. That's kind of mainly why I was doing that. He has a huge bolster set, probably on the Necrit. She's going to triple hit into the Duchess. No, he went for the auto provoke. Is he going to go for Marius? Nope. Went for the AoE. Nice stun. Just doesn't seem like it's enough, but maybe I can take him out here. Let's go with the Sammy. Oh, he's going to revive her right away. That sucks. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Did they try to decrease his speed when she did the revive? It looked like he did like a counterattack there. I wonder if he tried to decrease my speed or something somehow. Not sure what happened there. I'll have to rewatch it, or you just let me know in the comments down below. I'm not sure why he counterattacked. I feel like it would have had to have been because of him trying to decrease my speed some way, somehow. Maybe he had temporal chains. Okay, I'm going first. I think I'll go with... I think I'm just going to stick with Marius. Well... it's actually somewhat easier now to counter Armands by banning him or by... Sometimes I leave Armands in now when I fight opponents because Marius is just so powerful. I personally love going for Marius first now. I'll be honest. So unless somebody does like Armands with a Sifi or another speed champ, basically someone has to go triple speed. Ooh, no Armands. Okay, now I can go Armands. Because then I can actually go with Mikage. I could even ban his Sun Wukong and then go with something else. So, yeah, this could be a good fight. Let's see what happens here. Sifi, Wukong, Ursaga. I haven't seen an Ursaga in so long. Wow. Ursaga Warcaller. This guy's going to be tanky. He's going to be really tanky. Oh my lord. So I'm probably going to have to go with double damage here. Or maybe he has a lot of polymorph. There's the other thing. Tons of polymorph. Maybe I go UDK. You know what? Let's go Tribune. Let's try it. But the thing is, with Tribune, he's... it's only with one faction ally. And I'm trying to memorize. I have to memorize his level 1, level 2, and level 3 for faction ally. Okay, against Kandrafon's not that bad. Because he's positive affinity against Kandrafon. Let me see. Tribune is not in Ayumi Love's website yet. It's not updated. No biggie. I can ban Sun Wukong. He's going to go up against my Tribune because he probably knows that Tribune is not like a super, super strong champion. Not as compared to your boy here. I mean, come on now. I think I'm going to go with Tribune in the lead. More defense, more crit rate because I need it on him because he has 81% crit rate right now. Again, I know, but I was doing it for a specific reason. I was doing testing. I don't have any silver. I don't have any free regear things. So I've got to do what I can. I think he's going to speed up though. Kind of makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and steal Turn Meter here. I might get sheeped. Not quite. Okay, we'll take that. Who has polymorph? Pretty much everybody besides her. Nice. Let's go here. Damn, I got to team up with Tribune. What the? Going for the AoE right away. Okay. I could go for the AoE myself. I don't have increased defense because I don't have an increased defense champion. But how much damage could I do here? 88,000 damage, even with the damage mitigation. So his A2, like I said, that's his bread and butter ability. He does so much damage with that. Now I can pretty much team up with Tribune every time. Let's go... She's going to take a turn and instant revive, right? Let's just try it. Let's take... Well, his A1 is so weak. 'Cause I don't have an increased defense champion. But how much damage could I do here? 88,000 damage, even with the damage mitigation. So his A2, like I said, that's his bread and butter ability. Now I can pretty much team up with Tribune every time. Let's go... She's going to take a turn and instant revive, right? Let's just try it. Let's take... His A1 is really weak. That's the downside of him. It's just his A2 really that does big damage. And I have a decreased defense on myself now. Bit of a problem here. We're running into an issue. I'll do basically no damage here. Yeah, he took a turn before. Yikes. Yeah, no damage. Let's go ahead and cleanse that off. I can't have the decreased defense. Oh, snap. He just destroyed there. I need to heal up next. Well, the issue is I kind of have to die here. But, yeah, I have to die. Because I got to get a revive. And then he'll get 20% more damage because of the revive with his passive. But because they're so tanky, I don't think I'll be able to do too much. Let's see. I think he's purposely trying to kill him first. I might have to re-gear the UDK. Now that I think about it, I might re-gear my UDK into full damage because of Tribune, so I can have a second damage dealer with him. Because the other damage dealers are constantly getting banned, or they will probably constantly get banned. When I have Tribune and UDK on the team, they're just going to ban Marius or whoever else. Oh yeah, I'm screwed. He's going to kill me. He's going to increase speed, right? Not yet, okay. Ally protection. Yeah, the ally protection is massive with Ursaga. And even with the AoE, it's not going to be nearly enough. Oh, wow. Yeah, he did so much damage there. She probably has the AoE, and she'll kill us with the AoE. Yeah, GG's. Well, okay, I got slept. I was going to say, could I still win? No. Yeah, and there you go. That's why Tribune, I mean, he hits hard on the A2, but that's all he's got, really. Unless you have crazy support champs with him. So difficult to use. He's so difficult. Yeah, like I said, he's a great champion, an amazing champion. It's just like, he's just so hard to put into fights. His A1 is so weak. Like, it's got to be like a really, really low multiplier. I just don't think it's super strong. And I do have some books in him, but I'll have to wait to get Helm Smasher as well. So that, I guess it doesn't give him full justice without the Helm Smasher, but still, his A1 is still fairly weak. I do have 2 books in his A1, fully booked on his A2. The A3 needs some more books for more damage, 10% more with a cooldown as well. Yeah, so I need 3 more books in him. And then having a blessing is going to be massively beneficial for him. And then I need to finish his masteries. I'm just not doing his masteries because I am going for the stock fusion. So with him, 6,100 on the defense, 233 speed, 81% crit rate, 271 crit damage, 211 accuracy. Not that that really matters. His accuracy is way too low to really land any debuffs. Or the debuff, the only debuff that he has, which is the True Fear, which is just on one target. I wish if this was on all enemies, that would be nasty. If this was on all enemies, he would be a force to be reckoned with. Like, absolutely insane. But again, like I said, I'll probably end up utilizing him a lot more in Classic and Tag Team because that's where he shines the most, where you can pick and choose who you're fighting, and you will absolutely always guarantee utilizing 4 faction allies, or rather 3 faction unity champions with him. So, yeah, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I mean, I like him as a champion. I also tried building him in Merciless, and the best I could get for damage was like 5,700 on the defense. But Hell Hades Optimizer actually says that this build was stronger than the Merciless. So, I mean, I guess we'll use this one for now. And also the Merciless gear would have brought him down to like 200 speed, which would have been way slower. So, and in a live arena, you definitely need him to be much faster. I'm still going to keep playing with this guy in the future. I think he's very strong. I do want to get the rest of the books, and I do want to complete his masteries for Helm Smasher and then try him out again in the future. I'll still pick him here and there in different fights, but I'm just trying to figure out how to make him work in a specific team, especially with faction unities. So I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. Leave your comments down below. How do you think I should utilize this guy? Let's theory craft together. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.